Hey Aries, welcome back to another weekly reading. I hope the past week has treated you well. I'm super pumped to do your reading for you today. I got a mic so that you can hear me better, so hopefully that is actually working. I've played it back and it seems good, so in any event, let's get to it. Let's see what needs to come out this week. King of Swords. Yikes, this guy is always an interesting character when he comes out of this deck. Quite fond of him. King of Swords in this deck he's very mysterious. He can be a bit, I describe him as acerbic. He's one of those people that kind of can come across as looking like a grumpy pants, and very serious. Someone that can be incredibly sharp with his thoughts, so incredibly intelligent, but equally as sharp with his words, okay? Super duper intuitive. Anytime you're dealing with this person, your life is going to change. Your interactions with him are bound to be life-changing. If not, he will have you challenging your beliefs or have you question what you thought you knew is the energy that I'm getting from this, okay? But like I said, you'll always know where this person stands because they're a tell-it-like-it-is person. They don't sugarcoat anything. They've been through it themselves. They've lived a life that's not been easy. They've kind of, they walk their talk, for sure, okay? The Nine of Swords coming out next to it. Oh, I don't know if I said the signs for that. So you could, if you're not, it could be any sign, and just that person I described. Or you could be looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for sun signs. Nine of Swords coming out next is always such a sad card. It's always very, very dark and gloomy. Someone who's been through a heck of a time. We've got the Star, Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Tower coming out next, which is like really interesting. So and the Four of Swords on the bottom. So Aries, I don't know if this is you necessarily, or if this is somebody that you've been dealing with. I almost feel like it's the latter. I do. I feel that you're in this Nine of Swords energy, or this person left you feeling in this Nine of Swords energy. With the Star here, though, like this row is good. Like good things are coming. The Star is always a very healing energy. It's something where you can balance your emotions, where you can feel at peace with life again. Okay, so if you haven't already come out of this period here, you will. It's on its way, and this is going to lead to new opportunities, okay, that aren't yet clearly defined, but it's certainly better than where you've been in that Nine of Swords energy. This new opportunity comes after this ending. So whatever this was, I don't know if this was a relationship that broke up with this person. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It's come to an end, and this is life-changing. The Tower, when the Tower comes in, the Tower basically takes things out of our life that are no longer needed or no longer supposed to be there, so that we can move on and we can start new opportunities. And it's so interesting because these cards, I would have expected them in the other order sort of thing, but no matter, it's things are coming to an end. The cycle's coming to an end, and it's for the better good. So this was meant to happen. This was going to happen. It's time to heal and move on and look towards the new Aries. Okay, so if you've been through it, hang on, because better things are on our way. Okay, I can't tell you what yet. We'll see if we can get some insight into that. Oh, I just noticed a little bunny on here. Rabbits can speak to, domestic matters of the home. They're very gentle, very nervous creatures, but very adept at survival. They run in kind of ziggy-zaggy, so you might be one of those people that's really good at evading others. Interesting, we've got the Six of Swords come out. again, the same energy as this Nine of Swords. It's interesting because someone else got very similar cards today. I can't remember who it was. If you're drawn to any of the titles that I released today, that's so far been Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Gemini. Okay. Temperance on the bottom here, though. Yeah, like you're moving again out of that darkness and onto better things, okay? But this is not an easy journey. This is not an easy journey at all. It's quite a bit of time in this low energy, you know, possibly, you know, depressed. But you are sailing towards something better here, okay? And this is confirmed by this Ace of Pentacles down here in the Star card especially. It's like you've learned the lessons you needed to through this experience. And they were life-shattering. They shook you. But I think that's probably what was needed to get you out of whatever this was and into something that was meant to be. Oh, I've got a bunch flipped over here. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords, the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. Wow, all those flipped over. Okay, who's on the bottom? The King of Wands on the bottom. He's really been making an appearance today. The King of Wands has really been making the rounds. Aries, maybe this is you. This is your energy here. Although I feel more feminine energy. The King of Wands is more masculine. But in any event, yeah, it's speaking to matters of the home. So I suspect you were in a common law relationship with this person up here, or you were married to them, and a choice needed to be made. But this was agonizing. I think you had juggled this back and forth for quite some time. This Two of Swords energy. You'd thought about this for a long time. Or perhaps they did. There might have been some juggling going on in the relationship, so they may have stepped out on you. Or it could have been a situation where they worked a lot. Honestly, I don't feel that though. Like when I look at it, I see it, but I don't feel that energy. Like I don't feel like this person would be one to step out on you. I mean, it's possible that they could have, but I'm just not really feeling that. I'm feeling more like it's your energy of going back and forth, potentially them, you know, deciding whether or not to leave this relationship. And mostly because financial reasons. I think for whoever it was, the scariest part was the Pentacles. Like you guys had built a life together. And I think there was a fair amount of money and, you know, the home, the car, or the trucks, like whatever you guys had built up, whatever that is meaningful for you. I feel like this weighed in heavily with trying to decide this, more so than love even, because I'm not getting any cups in this reading at all. They're all thoughts and money and foundational issues, right? So it kind of feels like a loveless marriage, a loveless relationship, more based on money and the way things should be, the way we're supposed to do things is what I'm feeling. But I believe this Tower is bringing in the Sun for you, okay? Like this was meant to be. This was fated. This is much better energy. And I feel like you've made out okay. It's so interesting. Someone got almost this exact combination. Darn it if I could remember who earlier today. But I feel like you're doing okay financially. Or you will be if you haven't been through that process yet. But I feel like you have, because with the Ace of Pentacles in the World coming out, it's showing a new beginning already. I'm getting that someone kind of felt like it was a situation where the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. So potentially when you were in this energy here, trying flip-flopping back and forth, or the person was trying to decide, it was kind of like, but I'm comfortable. I know this, like I know what's going to happen. It's predictable, that sort of thing. But I just want you to know that the energy coming out of the Tower here is the Sun and the Four of Pentacles. So you're okay. I don't see the Four of Pentacles as kind of like that hoarding energy or being greedy or anything like that in this card. It's more about like a safekeeping, like someone who has something that, you know, whether it's money that you'd been saving up in secret or potentially, I don't think it's this person. I think you did. And again, not like it was thievery or anything like that. This money was yours to take, but I believe, you know, this is something that you saw potentially coming for some time. This person might have had a drinking problem. I just got, again, that's just it's just something that just jumped out at me. And when they drank, they might have had a very nasty temper. They definitely would have said hurtful things to you in this relationship. Like, I think they're one of those people, again, especially if they were drinking and they got nasty, that very hurtful, just miserable. Like, I feel like this energy of just kind of like just someone who's really unhappy and feels stuck and trapped where they are, which is a terrible way to live with somebody. Like, it's like, well, if you're not happy, do something about it. Like, and I guess that it's not that easy, but to sit in that energy was incredibly hard on you. Like, to be around that was very hard on you. You can see just the energy in those cards is so low, and, you know, compare it to the energy that you're seeing down here where it's light and freedom. I just get like I'm free. Like, I'm finally free. The Queen of Cups here. I honestly feel like that's your energy, Aries. Again, Queen of Cups is, you know, not a fire sign. But if I'm honest with you, I find myself more and more inclined to start dropping the signs when I look at these court cards and focus more on the energies, because I think the energies are honestly more reliable. Because this could be someone's sun, moon rising, or Venus, Mars even. The chart is very complex. It's not just as straightforward as your simple sun sign, right? I won't get into that because I'm not an astrologist, but the energy, I feel like this is you, this Queen of Cups, somebody who's very gentle, who's very loving, who's very giving to others, just a really good person, just very sweet and gentle. Like, but if you look at these two energies here, do you see the differences between those two? They're not a well-matched pair. This person's kind of abrasive and like just abrasive and kind of like a curmudgeon-y is what I'm getting, curmudgeon-y. And this Queen of Cups is beautiful. She's balanced. She's a giver. Okay. And I believe that's you, Aries. And your backs are to each other. Your backs to this person, because I believe, like I said, when I talked about no cups being in this reading, you know, but you are holding this cup, and that's something that was lacking. It's something that you wanted so badly. Like, if you look at her, look at that cup longingly, right? And she wishes she had love, but instead she's got this. Words, thoughts, just a relationship, a marriage built on financial obligation or ease, right? Tell us more about what's to come for our beautiful Aries here. What's to come? What's this Ace of Pentacles? What's leading out to this Ace of Pentacles? Whoa. The Chariot. Whatever happens, it's happening quickly. Okay. I just heard whatever you're putting your mind into, that's what's going to come forward. So be really careful about what you're manifesting and what you're putting out there, because it's almost like it's accelerated. Like, what's going to happen, this Ace of Pentacles is accelerated by the energy that you put into something. So be very careful. But that's actually what you want. Yeah. And again, I feel this is representative of you, this Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, you're moving forward from this relationship with this person. You've got everything you need. You're financially stable. You're independent. You can survive on your own. You can support yourself. You've got everything that you need without this person. So again, there's no money concerns here. You may not be loaded, but you certainly can live comfortably, is what the cards show. The Hierophant with the Six of Cups. Pardon me. I feel like you're in this energy of, this to me, the Six of Cups in this deck is like one of wistfulness. Like it's like dreaming of love, dreaming of the happily ever after that you kind of didn't get. So I don't know if you broke up quite some time ago and you're moving on, or if you've been like checked out of this marriage for quite some time. And, you know, there's this energy of like, I wish, you know, you wish for something stable. You wish for something traditional. You wish for someone to support you and to provide that structure. That structure and support is just what I'm getting. It's what you're desiring. That's what you're looking for. What can Aries look forward to? This is a lot of detail for you to resonate with or not, and confirmation, but not a lot about what's to come in, what this Ace of Pentacles looks like, other than you being single and on your own and doing well and wishing for some structure and stability with someone else in a relationship. It could be in career too, but if this feels, the Six of Cups feels more wistful, like love, looking for love. You may be daydreaming about that a lot, like getting lost in those thoughts. Yeah, there's this desire. This also came up, I think, in the Gemini reading, where it's this desire to be able to partner up with somebody. And I almost feel like you're an incredibly hard worker. Like you probably worked outside the home and have a career of your own because you're the Nine of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles here. But it's like this deflation because you've got no one to share it with now. I'll also say you might, I said this in Gemini too. I think it was the Gemini reading, where you might be a bit hard-headed or stubborn. People might say that. It's funny because that's, you know, Aries, the sign of the rounds, and she's got those horns there, right? But it's like, you know when to use them. It's not something that's always there, and it doesn't hold you back. It's, you know, you use your horns when you need them. You use your horns for good. Again, not really speaking a lot of the future. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel left out in the cold. You're just feeling really left out in the cold. So then let's get some advice then. I feel like you're in need of some advice. Let's see. Yep, this is the deck. This is absolutely the deck I want to use for you. This is a very gentle deck, very gentle energy in it. One more shuffle. All right, what's the advice for a beautiful Aries here in this situation? magical blessings. I'm just gonna, that light is really bothering me because it's really shining on those cards. Oh, it's my overhead light. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave it, Aries, because if I shut that light off, it's gonna go completely dark. Precious time. So magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Okay, so this is just to let you know. I don't necessarily believe it's fairies, but you're not alone in this. There's, whether it's, angels or loved ones who have passed over, or even friends, friends to support you. Don't forget that you're not alone in this. There's people there for you. When you're feeling like this, reach out and maybe go hang out with friends, spend time with them to fill this void. Maybe it's not supposed to be about another relationship just yet. With precious time, it says the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you're wasting others' time. I'm not really picking that up in here. I'm feeling more like this is about, this time is precious and don't spend it pining over a man or a relationship. Again, I'm really going back to this, reaching out to friends and spending time with friends or family, like whoever you feel better around. And if you're really in that giving energy and you can't stand the thought of receiving from people, then give to people outside of those, intimate relationships, right? Use your time that way. Don't spend it waiting for someone else to get involved with. Perhaps you need more time to heal from whatever this was. Any other advice for a beautiful Aries? Whoa. Okay, so celebration, find balance, and divination. Yeah. Okay. So celebration, it says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to get out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So I'm going to hold this one up. It's beautiful. So yeah, get out there. Stop waiting for Mr. Whoever or Mrs. Whoever and get out with friends, get out with family, with this pandemic hopefully coming to a close, or at least slowing down significantly. Things are starting to open up and we can do more of that stuff now. With balance, it says find balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you'll have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So if you're investing your energy into work projects and to distract yourself from this energy here, thinking about, love or what have you, this is saying to be very careful about that and to not throw yourself one way too far the other, okay? Because that's important. So balance is huge. You might have to pay extra attention to that. With divination, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So again, I think this is cautioning. It's a caution that whatever you put your energy into is going to manifest. So be mindful of that for sure. And then also you're probably feeling really intuitive right now, okay? And so rely on that, use that to your advantage. And again, perhaps put your energy into something other than, I'm just really getting this energy that you're putting so much stock in finding someone. I'm lonely, I'm alone, I need to find someone, And I think Spirit's trying to pull you away from that right now, at least, and saying, no, it's not the focus right now. You need to invest in yourself. Where's that? Yeah, there's a 9 of Pentacles. You need to invest in yourself right now. And recover from this. Yeah. Because that Ace is wanting to come in. This is a new beginning for you after this. So, and your intuition's bang on, and so is the art of manifestation for you. Okay. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best. If you've enjoyed the reading, please be sure to leave a like behind and subscribe so we can continue to grow the channel and the community of amazing people that have jumped on board over the last few months. I really appreciate it. I love to hear your comments, so please don't be shy. You can leave those behind too. And we'll talk to you next week. Bye, Aries.